All right, welcome everyone. Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
Oshinoko, Season 3, Episode 7.
Kana.
Way to go, Kana! You got this. It's gonna
yeah.
suck. It is going to suck. But you got this.
I'm not looking forward to this episode. I am very proud of her to basically come to this conclusion. Yet the place that she went through and just experienced in order to get to this place is not a fun one.
Yeah.
I am very, very excited for us to see Memcho just kind of sweep her off her feet and just be like, go back with me.
Yes.
And we're gonna get you some coffee and just some cake, and we're just gonna chill for a bit. We need to reset you mentally. Yep.
Yes, that would be fantastic. I know that Memcho, like, while she was a YouTuber, she was not an idol, and, you know, it's a whole different thing. But when it comes to, like, personal privacy and things like that, I'm sure Memcho has thought about this general sort of thing a whole lot.
Oh yeah, we literally had the
course,
joke of that Aqua made of, like, did someone leave you a creepy,
and she's
DM
like, no, that
Q&A.
happens all the time. It doesn't faze me anymore.
Yeah.
And then, of course, you have Miyako. So, you know.
Yeah. Oh, all right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get into this.
All right.
All right.
でもまるで男っ気のない先輩が誰より先に熱愛スキャンダルを起こすなんて
Damn.
熱愛なんてしてない朝まで男と二人でマンションなんてファンにどう思われても仕方がない
I don't know about rightfully, but
ごめんなさい
I think in terms of even like the safety angle, though, there's a point that, like, if you cared about someone like this, it'd be like, what the fuck were you doing?
Yeah.
週刊誌の人って記事のためなら何でもやってくるのよ。あえて油断させるように駆け引き仕掛けてきたり、ギリ捕まらないラインでね。そもそも普通はアイドルのスクープなんて出版社にとってお金。
Oh, damn.
Yeah, idols aren't that, like, big necessarily.
本来まだ B 小町は週刊誌に取られるレベルじゃない。
じゃあどうして
Oh.
島監督のマンションの前で撮られてるでしょ。
They want dirt on the director?
今回の記事はもともとは島監督を狙ったものだったってこと。島監督がプレイボーイなのは私も小耳に挟んだ。
Yeah, that also feels like it shouldn't be much news.
Ooh, we could reverse this.
あなた
Okay.
はそれに巻き込まれたのよ。
Okay.
じゃあリークした女の人もグル
Oh, well, you know that for sure. Yeah. Yeah.
ここか。
Uh-huh.
身内のリーク嫌な話だね
So do you want to go on the offense?
私演技の仕事が欲しくてどうにかして取り入ろうとして周りが見えな
I got tunnel vision. That's a great way to say it. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. That happens. Yeah. People get scammed.
Yeah, give her a
people,
hug.
You know, yeah, Memcho, yeah.
大丈夫だから
Yeah.
うちらだって普通に人生やってんだもん減らったり気が回らない時だってある隙のない完璧な生活なんてできるわ
There you go. Yeah.
One time, I did send feet pics.
Oh.
How do you feel about all this, Ruby?
先輩どうなるんだろうねこれからの活動にもきっと影響が出るんだろうなかなちゃんはきっとアクタンのためにアイドルをやってる君が誘ったからこの道を信じたんだよ、君が望んだからアイドルになった
So does she have maybe now a reason to quit?
有馬を救う手段があるならお前は有馬を救いたいと思うか
Ooh.
当然でしょ仲間なんだから
Interesting.
One of the eyes was
Yeah.
white, one was dark. I'm saying that, like, for a second there, she channeled that little bit of the original kind of starry idol. So was that a mask? Was that real? Was that...
Right. Thinking about someone else.
記者に賄賂渡したら先輩の記事引っ込めてもらえないかな
Bad idea.
Why? Yeah, that's dumb.
一つだけ止める方法があるにはあるけどね。
そうなの
その方法は。
Oh.
A contact.
どうも星野さんですね。
こんな時間にすみません。
Ah.
いえいえ。
give them a bigger story that's different.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait.
有馬かなの名前を伏せて有名アイドルグループメンバー A などの表記にすることは
何せ今回のトップ記事ですから有馬さんは成人女性で知名度もあり影響力を持つ準公人です。顔を出して自分の知名度を種に商売してるわけなんだから。
Fair.
そうは思いません。ストーカーじみた盗撮は明らかに問題です。
Oh.
高校生の子供にそれを負わせるの両親が痛みませんか？
Not a bit.
Conscience? Oh. Oh. He said that pretty flatly. Okay.
It's just good business.
記者は記事数のノルマをこなせればどんなジャンルの記事でも書いていい。後ろめたさを感じながら生活のためにタレントを追う者がいれば自分の力で有名人が転落する姿に。
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell the difference, but yeah.
仕事をこなすために目の前のネタに食いついただけに過ぎない。
Right.
だとしたら
So if you give him a different story,
Yeah. To defeat the Hun.
単に文句を言いに来ただけってことですか？そんなゴロみたいなことを。
本題は別にあります。
Yeah.
有馬の記事よりもずっと。
oh shit. Oh shit.
Is he gonna drop who his mother is?
そんな最悪な記事が書けますよ。
Well, and maybe something about the idea that her killer could still be out there.
Well, sure, but still,
You know.
but still.
All right.
Oh
shit. Oh shit.
Yeah, he's gonna be like, drop everything with this
Yeah.
Kana girl. We got something juicy here.
Uh-huh.
But he asked Ruby probably because it's something that could splash over to her too.
Yeah, but I feel like. Oh, that's a
That is
fantastic
crazy.
effect. That is a fantastic effect.
That was crazy.
Okay.
驚きのニュースです。
Yeah.
としてこの世に生まれた悲劇のアイドル。テレビをご覧の皆さんの中にも
Oh. Hikaru's gonna freak out about this.
14年前に殺害されたアイドル星野愛さんには幼い双子の子供がおり
Oh
そ
shit.
うしたファンの手によって愛さんは殺害されたと報じています。
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh my gosh.
ファンの子供たちは2名とも芸能活動を
Oh.
Holy shit. But he did not ask you about this
No, he did not.
specifically.
He did not.
Oh my god.
アイドルってコスパの悪いギャンブルなので強要がある人は基本的にしないんですよ。なので強要がない人が強要のないようなことをするのは自然なことなのかなと思い。
Well, that's just like my opinion.
God.
What?
They're
Wow.
beating Chainsaw Man.
Yeah. That was great.
この件が表沙汰になる前に自分の口から説明させて欲しかったと。
つまり愛を殺した人って子供のこと知ってたんだ。父親は誰なの？
Uh-huh.
事件のウィキ読んだんだけど。
I love it.
He gets the whole nation in on to find the
Yeah.
mystery.
Yeah.
解明大成功じゃん。
And yeah, and this does go with Ruby's like MO of make herself bigger.
Yeah, yeah.
Like
俺はこのまま何もかも忘れて幸せを目指す。
No.
それとも
Or should I? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah!
じゃあ私の決めた道を行くことに。
Yeah, the wall gets bigger.
oh my god.
アクアくん、何もかも解決したらまた
Oh damn. That's a death flag if ever I've seen one.
一緒にこの先もずっと。
Just like that.
No
What?
way. No way.
すみません。ちゃんと前見てなくてお怪我ないですか？
はい。
What?
びっくりした。誰かに突き落とされたのかと思った。
They did.
アクア君は私のヒーローだね。あんなニュースが流れてる最中なのに外に出たりなんかしたら。
あかね。頼むから危ないことはするな。
どうしてアクア君がここに。
Yeah. Yeah.
危ないことをするなって何？私が何をするかアクア君は知ってるみたいな言い方じゃない？
He gave her a tracking device.
Yeah.
アクア君。これいつからつけてたの？
今が血が終わってしばらくした頃だ。
Whoa.
あ
Yeah.
の時の俺の読みは正しかったみたいだな。
Yeah, I'm sorry. We discussed murder together.
Yeah.
アクア君と対等な関係。
And that person probably was trying to. There's a very good chance they were trying to kill you.
I don't know about that at this point, but
信頼してくれてると思ってた。
shit, yeah. I don't think he trusts many people at all.
一言言ってくれてたらこんなの何百個でもつけてあげてたのに。私はアクア君のペットでもも。
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. That's the whole point right there.
一言あればいくらでも。
嘘だな。
Whoa.
お前はこれを仕込んでると知っていたら
Whoa.
必ず何かしら偽装をしていただろう。
Oh, shit. He was snappy with that.
俺の父親の情報を掴んでいたのにも
Uh-huh.
Right.
勝手に肩をつけようとして。
Yeah, and you did not tell me about it. No,
Uh-huh.
that's a lie. Don't,
じゃあ
yeah.
俺はなんだ。
Oh! What? Akane!
もしもの時は使うかもって思っただけ。
Holy shit.
守る
No.
ために用意し
あかね、
Yeah.
GPS タグも外す。俺も二度とお前に関わらない。
私のこと利用してるとか言ってるくせに優しいこと言うんだ。
No, he didn't actually say
Well, I don't want
that.
to see you get hurt. And in some ways, in order for you to let this go...
出たら地獄だって一緒。
Oh.
一つだけ言えることがあるよ。
What?
アクア君は道を間違えた。
分かってる。
Yeah, he knows. Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yep. We all know that. Yeah.
アクア君はもう
Oh, it's like her little heart was ripped out. Too.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
私は君を救えなかったんだ。救ってあげたかったんだ。
Okay.
All right. So,
Let's see the star eyes.
幸せな
Yep,
日
shut them and open them now.
俺はもう戻れない。神木光。
Yeah, they're back.
人を苦しめる方法は
Crazy.
oh my god. Well, okay.
The cat is out of the bag.
Yeah.
And Aqua did it to protect Kana. And I'm really proud of him because what he's basically done as a character is he let go of his hatred, his anger,
Yep.
and everything. And while he might have used Akane to kind of cover up for that pain a little bit,
Sure.
that was Akane's decision. That was something that she wanted.
Yep.
Everything could have been great and wonderful and
Right.
ignored, and we could have just had our regular lives there. But there would have been a guy out there who's getting away with murder.
Right.
And obviously that could never have sat well with him. But
Yeah.
over the course of this part of the story, Ruby starts to take on the
Yeah.
demon star eyes, the fierce fervor and desire to have the world bend her way. And so Aqua gets that little bit of like, wait, shit, like, what color are those eyes in
Yeah,
yours,
yeah.
Ruby? And she's like, what do you mean, brother? Like,
Yeah.
I would do anything for her as one's light and one's dark. And it's like, I saw you switch your
Yeah.
eyelids there like a fucking alien. Like, what is going on here? And see, the scary thing is that I am glad for Ruby because she's Serena, and she's gonna get to be a great idol. Like this is happening.
Oh, sure. Yeah,
in
yeah.
what her dream was.
Yep.
But yes, your influence,
Right.
Aqua,
Yeah. Yeah.
is working its way in her,
right,
in a
like,
way that
we
you're
just-
not consciously necessarily aware of anymore, but
Sure. Well, and also just the idea that, like, there's... So, okay.
Ugh.
Aqua asking Ruby, hey, if there was something that you could do that would help Kana, but, you know, it might also make things
negatively
dicey
affect
for
you. Yeah.
would you do it? That is a very loaded question.
It is.
For one.
Right.
Two, that is very different from saying, here is the specific way in which I am planning to enact this.
Right.
Because also, his hypothetical could be, I'm thinking of doing something that will affect me, and I am trying to check in with your judgment. Would you do this for yourself? Because, you know,
That's
so that
kind
way
of
I know
what
what
he's
I do.
doing. It's just in less words.
Right.
Yeah.
But also it is something that can negatively affect her. Right.
Right.
And so,
right. No,
you
this
know,
is a great characterization episode for Aqua for people that forgot what kind of character he is.
Exactly.
He does not trust anyone.
Yeah.
It is that weird thing where you're when you're an adult and you feel like you've got just enough confidence to know how the world works,
right,
but also just enough pain to not let people in. It's this really sad combination that can really, like, not necessarily like all the time, but can very quickly birth something horrifying, which is a manipulator that believes they're actually doing this for everyone else's good.
Right.
It's really, really scary.
It's once you start making the excuses, in the same way that the reporter was making the excuses of like, well, this is my job. Well, you know, she's already in the public eye, all that stuff. In the same way that, you know,
it's not really fair for her to be like, I'm a private citizen now. She's already in showbiz.
You know, in the same way that I can't remember if the lady did this, but the lady that basically, you know, like baited Ruby out, you know, that she, you know, she did, or, you know, various other things like that, right? Like, you make the excuses and then suddenly you're making equivocations that aren't actually equal. You know?
Well,
and so then it's from there, it's very easy to just daisy chain into some crazy territory, right? And so the idea that Aqua, starting from the, hey, I have perspective that other people don't, and so I need to make decisions for these people near me, because yes, the people near me, a lot of them are, or, you know, at least for a large portion of the story, we're still children. And so I can't let them get involved in this because they don't actually know, and I do. Yeah. Fair. If you're an adult in that situation, absolutely, right?
Yep.
But oh hey, how far do you take that exactly, right? Like, you know, okay, for my own gain, but then also for this person's own protection, I'm going to put a tracker on them. Cool. The fact that he decided to do that, that's one thing. Okay. All through the relationship, you decided to never tell her. Right, like he absolutely could have had a situation where he's like, hey, by the way, feel kind of bad about this. You're going to be rightfully pissed. This is a thing that I did. That's where the tracker is. You can remove it, you know, right? At some point.
In some ways, this was him telling her, too, by showing up.
Yep.
She's not dumb. He knows she's going to figure it out.
Right.
In some ways, it's the, oh, shit, she got a knife. Like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah. Oh,
okay. I gotta jump in here.
Yep.
And we're just left to wonder whether that guy actually knocked her down the stairs intentionally or not.
Right.
There's no way to know. I would assume not genuinely. Usually the most like simple answer is the actual correct one, is that like she was in a headspace that also left her a little bit unaware of what's going on around her.
Unaware of what was going on, and also expecting, like, she's hunting a murderer, so expecting the possibility of herself being murdered. And so, someone that has earbuds in and, you know, head down and just, you know, going on a jog or whatever.
Right, but she would have heard him coming up on her long before then. So I think this is a very important point to bring up, in that, like, she was so locked into her own head about what she was doing that she didn't hear a runner coming up on a very narrow bridge behind her who would need some space, and you hear that kind of stuff on a big bridge like a come, and then you don't like step to the side a little bit or maybe look backwards to see. No, you walk right down the middle of the stairs as they come up behind you.
And the idea that theoretically could have been intentional is something that can just be in the back of our minds. And can just be an additional level of paranoia, but also power and influence that this person might have that you're going after.
Maybe. You know? I would
have to be.
Yeah, I would say that having a runner basically bump you in such a way because they're running a very specific
at the exact wrong time.
At the exact wrong time. That could totally happen. This isn't some she got pushed in front of a train kind of thing here. There's a very decent chance she survives falling down the stairs.
Yeah, she can protect her head.
Extremely high chance, I would say.
Break something, but, otherwise be, fine in the long run.
Yeah, if anything, the way that they animated it was to drum up the tension of this.
Yeah.
Because if you fall down the stairs like that, it's more likely that you just, break like a bone or something.
If you get pushed like that, unless the stairs are weirdly steep, or if someone bumps into you versus you actually actively getting shoved, you're going to fall over, and so you're going to have some distance or whatever. And the stairs have the angles, so you could theoretically hit your head in a bad way.
Or you could break your neck potentially and be paralyzed for life or something. Yeah.
But you're not going to go flying off the stairs. You're not going to get a lot of air.
Yeah. If I was Hikaru, I wouldn't have random runner bump into her in a specific. No, it's extremely coincidental.
It was the story playing into our own meta expectations of, we know she's in danger, we have bad vibes, we get the death flag of, we're going to do all of this and all that stuff, and no, it's actually a death flag for their relationship. Right.
And in a realistic way, if we wanted to actually go into the theory that's not likely, but is actually way more likely than this person was trying to kill her. It's the Aqua's like, this is the place that she's walking. Run up behind her and push her into my arms.
Yeah,
that's way more likely than Hikaru sending someone here to try and kill her.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's the thing of, who's the person here who actually is following her, who does know all the stuff that she's doing? The person, it's
even
Aqua,
if he has a bug on her or whatever. This is the scary thing. Yeah, not that he has the tracking device.
Yeah, it's that he's listening to all her stuff too.
Sure. Yeah, listening to all her stuff, but that's. Unless she's talking to herself a lot, that's not going to give him the name. That's not going to give him the idea that she has a knife. Like all of these things. He probably has other means of keeping an eye on her, right? Like check for a nanny cam in your apartment, right? I would, the times that he's come to visit or something.
I wouldn't even do that. I would look for software on your computer.
Sure.
What's more likely is actually that you have software on your computer that is basically sending your
search histories and
search
stuff,
history and all that stuff.
Yeah.
To him, and that's impossible for her to find, probably. But it's the kind of thing that would give him more the info of oh shit,
because he knew there was a knife. He knew the name, right? And he knew to also come here at this time, right? Even if he had the information of where she goes and things like that, the odds of him being around and deciding to follow her at that time when she would, need it is very unlikely.
Very unlikely. Yeah, but it's the kind of thing where it's really funny that this is actually coming up, because I was telling Jacob before we even recorded this episode, I was thinking about the ways in which the Tabloid article is kind of a reminder, and also what Akane is doing as I should be a PI.
Yeah.
No, she's a shitty PI. And actually, the Tabloid article is another kind of example of how easy it is for people that are focused and dedicated can get your information and not even your information in general, but can get this kind of info about you.
Yeah.
Because at one point I was very worried about being a content creator and looked into basically how quickly people could find out stuff about my family.
Assume that I was, a stalker of myself, and what kind of stuff could I?
And it's it's very uncomfortable. It's not. If anything, it was a reminder basically to myself, but just to people in general. Cybersecurity, it's a hell of a thing, but also just in general, like privacy is a hell of a thing to value.
Right, and it's almost it's non-existent to an extent, and the thing that makes it so that it feels like we have privacy is inconvenience. It is inconvenient to look stuff up. It is it's the whole idea that like people don't actually need to be safe. They just need to think that they're safe. The nuclear codes being 1, 2, 3, 4, right? Like, and that kind of shit where it's like, it's not that no one could crack the code. It's that people believe they couldn't crack the code, right? Like that kind of stuff.
It's the security camera that's up there that's not hooked up, or the picture of a security camera up there to make you think you're looking at a security camera, but there's nothing there.
Right. The number of people that have passwords that are 11111 or 1, 2, 3, 4, or whatever, right?
Or not even that, just the idea that like the amount of, on the social engineering side of things, because this is the part that's actually really scary with regards to people that are actually like going out there and doing private investigation type work, that they just come up to people at coffee shops and coincidentally start talking to them, and the person's just like, yeah, you know what, I'm gonna blow off steam and just talk about my work in a way that is actually very compromising, and you don't realize it, but like that kind of stuff happens all the time, and
it's not difficult.
It's extremely easy for some of these professionals to do this. It's the kind of thing where I had to chuckle a little bit when
she
had her moment of like, I went to the place and took a picture, like I should
with
have
an actual
private
camera, not just her phone.
Yeah, and I was just like, I feel like this is almost a commentary on how fake PI work looks in Hollywood and entertainment stuff, because what the actual work is way more effective and way more boring.
Right. And so instead, what we get, in order to keep it exciting and interesting, is we get what we got from Aqua.
Yeah.
We see some of what he did in hindsight.
Yes.
A tracker. Okay, cool.
Sure.
We see
how easy it was.
For him to just know things that he shouldn't have been able to know.
Should not have known, yep.
And he just shows up. Right? Like, that's the scary shit.
That's the scary shit, because Aqua could have
Aqua
two
could
more
have been
things.
Hikaru for
well,
one.
no. I was going to say he could have two more things that she's never going to find.
Yep.
That's how fucked it is.
And I'll bet he would have an incentivized reason to not tell her, in fact, because it's
of course.
Well, just because she broke up with me, she was willing to potentially hide a body and stuff, or kill someone.
Yeah.
So I need to keep this just to make sure.
Right, and there's an element of this where we're kind of dealing with a I don't even want to call it like a Death Note situation, but we were dealing with a person who is intelligent, but is has even in themselves an inflated view of their own effectiveness with things here because of being reincarnated.
Sure.
So effectively, this is Aqua's superpower. Is
Batman
that
prep time, kind of.
He's had all this prep time, basically. He's had all these years living, since I was killed, to basically mentally plan and mentally
just
prepare himself
hyperfixate on this thing.
and hyperfixate on this. Yeah, exactly. He's in a weird way. It's not Light or even Batman. It's Count of Monte Cristo. He's back as a new identity.
Yeah.
And it's literally been even the exact amount of time in the prison as well, that's actually kind of a funny thing. I'd have to look at some interviews to see if there was any kind of
inspiration
there. But basically now he's readopted the eyes.
Yep.
He's actually going to go and make this work. And we talked about it even during the episode. He has, in some ways, turned the country onto his side to help him do it.
Oh yeah, no. As far as a way to properly out Hikaru, which is fun because he knows the dude's name. So he knows who he is, but to make it so that it's you can't get away, like he benefits from this on so many levels potentially, right? Because the small percentage of the population that are the Eye superfans, they'll find this shit out.
Well, they'll find this shit out, but I'd say also the Eye superfans will be, of them, an even smaller, dedicated, but like,
oh yeah, there's a
like
possibility,
motivated group that Aqua could almost literally make contact with and be their leader. Like,
yeah, or just be a random anonymous person on the forums, right? Like,
and just give little bits of breadcrumbs.
If this show wanted to go in a very narratively unsatisfying but different kind of creepy direction, Aqua doesn't even need to kill Hikaru.
No, he doesn't.
One of the other fans does.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
And
You're
it's
right.
just,
You're
they
right.
find out in 2 weeks, they've gone through all the information and all that shit. And
never doubt the internet. It's really scary sometimes.
And it just becomes publicly known information if you look for it, that the community is like, yeah, we know that this is the guy who leaked the information that killed I.
Yeah,
right?
It's
if anyone wants to take their shot, this is his address.
It's a genuinely scary thing where we could see this kind of vigilante justice basically happen, and it wouldn't even necessarily involve murder or like anything like that. It'd just be the public blasting of all the info. But the scary thing about that, I would say, is that there's going to be a parasocial connection to the kids that a lot of the fans are going to be thinking, we're doing this for you, and that's going to get really gross. If I want to go into theory crafting a little bit, I think the part that Aqua is not thinking long term about this with Ruby specifically is that because Ruby is the one that's trying to be an idol, because Ruby is a girl, because she's in Bikomachi, and also is like you're like a rising star in this regard, there's going to be this very, very hyper specific set of super fans that are going to be like, I'm going to be like your big brother. I'm gonna look out for you. I'm gonna
to say nothing else of the idea that, like, okay, if an idol gets popular now, right? All right, that's with the current idol culture, right? Which, however that changes, I don't know. I'm not in Japan, right? But I imagine that if you basically, through association, say she's Ai's daughter, she's, restarted Bikomachi and everything, you're effectively giving her a much bigger potential audience because, of the association to Ai. Yeah. But a lot of those fans are going to be the fans of Ai. And the fans of Ai were the ones where there were enough of them that were the diehard ones that, Hikaru was able to just be like, hey, here's an address, go kill her. And they did. Yeah. I don't know if those are the kinds of fans you want to give your sister.
Well, I think that's the point, is that it has nothing to do with those kinds of fans. That is basically the idol industry's fans from like a small percentage side of things.
Right.
There is no like, oh, that's the kind of fans. It's that's just
law of large numbers.
The law of large numbers. There is one person like that.
Sure.
There's one person like that probably already a fan of Ruby's.
Right.
They're just not there yet.
Yeah, they haven't. Sure. Yeah, they're not. They're not to that level of fervor yet, and/or they haven't been weaponized. So
I was gonna say, yeah, they're not. They're not given any reason in their mind to do anything.
Right. Yeah.
But the idea that we saw in the interviews with people going to other fans and stuff, feeling betrayed by Ai now.
Right.
Because
she
her having
had children.
Kids.
Yeah.
Those are the people that, would have been weaponized to potentially do this. Now, obviously, not all of them would actually do it.
Sure.
But it's the point that one of those people would be the one sought out by a Hikaru.
And the only thing that I would hope here is that those people that are like, what a betrayal. Now I need to find and kill the father,
See, that doesn't help anything. The catharsis of having our protagonist make a big move, make a big decision. Really exciting to have their agency on display here.
And pushing the person that wants to be an idol into the idol limelight while pulling the person that didn't want to be an idol out of the idol limelight.
Yes.
Great. Awesome.
Yes. Wonderful.
Yep.
I am curious if Kana's going to...
Well, she knows that he did the story.
Well, no. She did. Yeah, obviously. I'm talking about what will she see beyond that. Does she look at this and go, oh, he tried to help me? Does she look at this and go, oh, gotcha, this changes some things. This recontextualizes some of the decisions.
Right, I understand those two a lot better now.
I understand him a lot more now. Yeah, exactly. Does this make her go, oh, wait, Bikamachi's going to be bigger than ever. I'm excited for this.
Sure.
I'm going to double down into this.
Does
this make her go, yeah, maybe I should quit now?
Sure.
I don't want this kind of level of kind of attention.
Yeah, I got my get out of jail free card. All right, let's
in respect
let's
to, Ai's memory and all that, like I feel like this is something that I wasn't really cut out to be an idol or something.
And that's not even the angle of things that I was expecting, which is you overtly showed your hand, Aqua, in that you yourself are effectively keeping tabs on Kana and did this to help her, great, but might theoretically seem contrary to the keeping your distance. You find her at the baseball field, but you don't actually, go to her yourself.
Yeah.
You get Memcho.
Yeah,
and granted, virtual help versus, keeping physical and virtual contact with her not happening, those are different. But.
Those are different. I was going to say, actually, that thinking about it a little bit more, you could actually see this as being something where, from a literal perspective, him and Kana can actually develop their relationship more outside of work now.
Oh, sure.
Because he just helped her in a big way. Mm-hmm. This was his way of saying, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For basically all that.
Mm-hmm.
And so now here, this is my offering. This is my thing here. I'll throw myself into the spotlight instead of you. I'll take the stalking reporters instead of you.
Mm-hmm.
And we can then, if anything, kind of commiserate with that,
Sure. Yeah.
I feel like this is something that could lead to them actually reuniting.
Possibly.
Now that I think about it.
Also, the visual of Kana going to turn on the TV and then all the broken glass spikes, that was fantastic.
That was fantastic.
That gave me all the heebie-jeebies. That's point taken. Point
taken for sure.
Also, just another thing, Akane, if you're going to go and approach Hikaru with a knife, maybe don't bring with you his specific calling card that might make him, think, does this person know something about me that I don't want them to,
See, I think it's just a thing of I'm going to go talk to him and say, thank you for these flowers you gave me. They were really cool.
Yeah, no, good point.
And so maybe she
I heard from one of your people that you really like white roses,
Right. So I got you an equivalent one, so we'll each have one that matches. Yay, But yeah, or I don't know. She was just gonna literally hold them and be like, "No, they're really sweet. Thank you."
Sure. Yeah, maybe that's it. Because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like,
she wouldn't give him the bouquet.
She wouldn't give him the bouquet with the knife in it.
Yeah.
But
I think if anything, if she was trying to meet up with him here, based on the way that she's like, "Oh, I'll do things my way too."
Mm-hmm.
She's not got this grim look as she's walking with the flowers, but she definitely had a grim look when she's like, "Oh, you didn't tell me that you were going to do this, Aqua."
Yeah.
It was another thing of where she's recontextualizing the conversation on the phone that he had with her, which is similar to the way that Aqua had the conversation with Ruby, and where he was kind of vague posting a little bit to get her opinion on something without telling her what he was planning on doing.
Get her general approval without actually getting specific approval.
Right, showing again that he doesn't trust her.
And does not truly care about her own desires, right? Or the desires of the people around him, right?
No, again,
he'll make his decisions.
Yeah, I get where you're going with that. I think we covered that in the beginning of the discussion, which is that there's a way in which you can believe that you do, and thus it's not about truly doing this. It's that he's in delusion. He does not think that he's being malicious. He actually thinks that he is trying to protect them.
Right.
And what's dangerous about this is that it's almost not a thing of truly, because it's not like he's hiding this with a lie or what have you. It's the active self-deception.
Yep.
And so
Yeah. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Yeah, so fun to have a character who's extremely powerful, competent, and has agency, then also be underneath some like very, very subtle delusions that keeps them spinning in this very like entertaining and dramatic way.
Aqua started as the obsessive Ai fan.
Yeah.
And we saw how that can go with, idol fans.
Oh, he is not self-aware about that.
And he is not self-aware about that at all.
No, he has no idea where his journey is going.
Right.
And in a very scary way.
It's one of the things that makes him so interesting as a protagonist.
Right. And it's one of the things that makes this anime so interesting. But I almost feel like at this point, the writing is on the wall. This story does not end happily for Aqua. Like in a way that almost is like Aqua is not like the villain by the end of the story, but he's pretty damn close.
Yeah, it's and that's where I think the Count of Monte Cristo kind of comparison is very apropos. Where it's hey, does he have a great motivation for doing what he's doing? Absolutely.
Oh my god, does it make it compelling ass story?
Is he gonna? Is it compelling? Absolutely. Is he going to take down a right bastard?
Absolutely,
Absolutely.
He is. Oh my god.
Also,
is he going to become a demon along the way to do it? And it's going to literally be him going straight into hell, as he said himself. He is aware of that, at least. Yeah.
And so we have the opening.
Right.
The opening is it's
right
all
there.
Right there.
The part that I feel like is the most tragic, though, is that the story started with someone dying, Serena, and then Goro, basically, taking care of her. And the idea that they are both going to have their dreams be realized, but also they're probably going to end up on either opposite sides as enemies, or they're going to be cooking up a dynasty together, only for it to implode horribly on the two of them at the same time.
Exactly. I think that's what it's going to be. I think the opening with the two of them basically seeing each other in the room where there's no one else there and all that stuff. It could be we're on opposite sides. But in my mind, it's Serena will get what she wants in that she will become an idol. And it will be the most monkey's paw, you do not actually want this kind of a thing.
Yeah,
right?
that's been the whole story, kind of.
And then Aqua will get the same thing with regards to getting revenge on Ai. Or on Ai's killer, right? And it'll be the same deal.
Yeah.
But
what a show, y'all.
Oh, boy.
What a show. But thank you all so much for watching this episode's reaction and discussion. If you want to see the next episode's reaction and discussion right now, though, go check out the link in the description below for our Patreon. You get an early access there. You can watch full-length timer reactions there, and also comes with Discord access, so you can chat with us in the community there about this show, about anime in general. Also, be sure to check out our Twitch channel. See if any of that interests you. We'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.